Welcome to a Voobly match. 1 versus 1. Ra versus Odin. This is against my friend Razzleberry. We played a few games. We're both playing in the middle of the night, like same time zone kind of thing. And, you know, just having fun. So we played a couple matches, like at least 3 1 versus 1s. This was the most entertaining match I could pull out of them. So, here we go. This is on Alfheim. Ra always loves Alfheim. Like, I've been playing Ra a lot lately. And Alfheim's just a very good map. Easy to wall. You know, once I get my second town center, I just gotta secure that gold mine. And we're good to go. Good to go. Alright, so let me just see how he's starting off. 3 on food. And it looks like he's gonna do 2 on gold so he can afford dwarves. Oh wow, he did 2 Ulfsarks right away. That's a very unusual tactic. Keep in mind though, we play this in the middle of the night. Both of us are kind of tired, you know. There's going to be some silly mistakes every now and then. So, I don't know if this is a silly mistake or not. This might be a standard strategy, but seeing 2 Ulfsarks out this early is not a common thing for me. Maybe on Marsh, just to capture all those pigs. But, you know, this is like very unusual. Then again, it is very beneficial. It's just like, isn't this going to delay the classical by a lot? That's what I would think. Well, anyways, let's just fast forward a little bit. Coming in to harass with 1 Ulfsark. Doing a little bit of damage. This map is a bit of a low hunt map, though. I mean, there's barely any hunt, so I'm walking all the way to the middle just to get some deer. And that's about all the hunt that there is. A lot of berry bushes, though. So you're going to have to hop back onto that. Some hunt back here that I didn't scout for myself. And he's going to go to the middle hunt patch as well. Some hunt on the edge of the map. The edge of the map is too far away for both of us. So that's kind of inconvenient. But here we go. Hunting in the middle. Blanket of Impressed Zoe. So siege armor. And arrows of Alfar. Not that useful relics for either of us. I did get 1 relic. Shingles of Steel. I guess it's useful against an all-in. If he tries to destroy my towers, now he can't. Because the houses are so strong. So that's kind of useful. And here I scout his deer patch. He also scouts my faraway elk patch. Oh, I got 2 faraway elk patches. Well, I didn't even notice. There's one back here and there's one up here. Okay. And there it is. Here comes the early game villager rush. The cool thing about raw villager rushing is you can actually upgrade the skin of the rhino in the first age in your temple. Due to the patches. You can't do that in the original Game Ranger patch, but here you can do that. But I haven't done that yet. I have the resources, but it's too early for that. I'm just trying to deal damage as fast as I can. My hardcore villager micro here. He's down 1, I'm down 1, I'm down 2. And he's down 2. So it's eye for eye, shot for shot right now. But I only got 2 more villagers remaining here, so I gotta pull back, maybe commit a few more villagers to this villager war from my home base. The fact of the matter is that he's not gathering food with all these villagers. And the micro is a bit stronger from my side here because he's following the pharaoh. Lost a 3rd villager there. But I definitely got to pull back there. Hopefully not lose the pharaoh or any other units here, but I lost the pharaoh. Just got to ensure I don't lose any villagers. He's got a big upper hand in the numbers here. So if I pull back now, it's good. There we go. I pull back now. So the best thing is that he committed so much. And right now, you know, he's not reacting fast enough. He commits so much to this villager war that he hasn't been gathering food for most of this whole time. Whereas I've been gathering food most of this whole time. So I'm just trying to get an earlier delayed classic than he is. That's all that it is. We're both super delayed, but as long as my delayed classic is a bit earlier than his, then I'm good. The problem is I'm only gathering from chicken here. Like barely hunting with 1 villager. So going there with a few more, but you know, not hunting is a bit of a nuisance. If I really wanted to be cheeky, I could actually villager rush for the 2nd time while upgrading skin of the rhino right now. But I think I'm just trying to get a classical age going and go for the Sphinx. I always love to do Sphinx rushes. It's not really a rush at this point, but Sphinx are just so effective at raiding villagers and just hunting them down. So he's got the birds now, the ravens. So he sees where I'm gathering food all over the map. Let's just speed it up, see who gets the first classical. So he recovered from that villager rush very effectively because he's still hunting food. So we're able to click up classical, it seems, at the same time. Oh, actually, he's got 400 food before I do. Except he's still producing a dwarf. So it should be the same time for classical. For both of us. Yep, exact same time, okay. And as soon as he runs out of food here... I mean, I don't know, he could go up here. Or maybe back there. I think ideally, I would just go back there. Take some safe hunt. So we're just going to speed it up. Check the upgrades now. No hand axe pickaxe from him. And let me see it on my side. I got no hand axe pickaxe from myself. But I do have woodcutters now, so I should be able to afford a pickaxe pretty soon. Pretty soon. I do have enough resources for a second town center right away. So ideally, going Bast in a match like this, I want to spam Sphinx while I make a second town center. But I forgot to make a second monument, so I'm not going to be able to do a full-out Sphinx rush. Ideally, I should have 2 monuments before going classical. But that's okay, the villager war kind of delayed both of us there. Okay, so ready for the second town center. A few more Sphinx could be pumped out. Maybe just, well, 2 more Sphinx ideally. And then I could upgrade them to be fully upgraded. That's always the goal here. So I'm trying to secure this forward town center because it would secure this gold mine partially in the back. It is a bit of a dangerous town center, but if I took this one, it would be a lot harder to secure this mine. Like, a lot of walls are necessary. So nice Valkyrie attack here. I'm losing 1 villager on that. That's always good. And let me just see... okay, let me just calculate something here. So 2 population, 4 population, and Pharaoh cost no population. So 6 pop for my army. I got 24 villagers. And now he's being attacked on his villagers. 33 minus 4 minus 2. So once again, 6 down. Oh, actually 8 down. So he's on 26. He's on 26 villagers right now. But he's being harassed fairly effectively here. And if he loses a couple villagers, which he will, over here, that's going to be a problem. You know, this early in the game. Let's go! Don't get unit blocked! Come on! So the cool thing about Sphinx rushing is the eclipse. You know, 2 shots and a villager's dead, I think. Oh no, it's still 3 shots because I haven't upgraded them to their maximum capacity. But even if Razzleberry just loses, you know, like 3 villagers, which is the case right now, that's a pretty hefty loss. So he's lost 2 villagers right now. Got an army up. He's trying to go fast heroic. Valkyrie's gonna fall down as well. So now he's got no defense. But I run away because I don't know about his woodline. I'm trying to find possibly his hunters. Herser is out, so I can't destroy the house there. And keep in mind, a Sphinx rush with 2 town centers as raw is always just a distraction. Obviously, I meant to deal damage, but I got 2 town centers secured without any potential harassment in the back. So the Sphinx is just a big distraction so that I can boom safely and sound. And here we go, another small villager attack coming out, just destroying the longhouse. Every bit of damage counts because Norse have trouble rebuilding longhouses early on. They take a long time to build. They cost 110 wood. You know, it's pretty inconvenient. So just destroying these buildings is going to deal a bit of damage to him. Unfortunately, though, he does have a lot of wood stored up. But I think he's saving up for hill forts right now. Trying to go heroic. Yeah, so he's clicked up heroic through Njord. Wow. And he's gonna get hill forts out. So Njord is actually a very good god to pick on Vubli because you can control the walking woods. On Extended Edition and on the original game, you can't do that. So they really buffed the walking woods on Vubli here. So Njord, I would say, is my favorite god of choice for Odin on Vubli. Because I've always loved the upgrade for Jarls in the castle there. The rung, what is it called? Thumb ring, I think. I always love that upgrade. You know, I love maxed out Jarls because it's like one of the best units in the game. But now that you have an epic heroic god power to cast alongside, it's just totally worth going Njord every time. So, clearly, my massive advantage right now is the fact that I'm on 2 town centers. Rain is yet to be casted, so I've got a lot of farms ready to go with the rain. As soon as it's casted, I can go heroic, but right now I'm just committing to a bit of a defense classically and see what happens. So I'm still scouting for more of his villagers, but I haven't upgraded the 3rd upgrade for the Sphinx. So first it's Sphinx, and then it's Cryo-Sphinx, and then it's like Co-Cryo-Sphinx or something. But the first upgrade, as you can see, only increases hit points. Oh, wait a second. What? Okay, wait, in this one, the upgrade also adds attack. So, in, wow. In the extended edition patch, the first upgrade does not give any extra attack to the Sphinx. It only gives 50 hit points. So I wasn't used to there being a difference here. Huh. And I'm pretty sure in the original game, it also doesn't give bonus attacks. This might just be a Voobly patch. But anywho, normally you gotta get the 3rd upgrade before the Sphinx have higher speed and higher attack. But the case is different here. So rain's thrown down, great economy, great boom. Going out. What's Razzleberry doing? He's taking my back town center. Cheekily enough. He's just trying to keep me off of gold, but I still got 2 more gold mines here. Secured, ready to go. So 2 hill forts down. That's like the ideal situation you want to be in as Norse. Heroic. 2 hill forts. So now he's going to produce Jarls and Huskarls. Very nice unit composition. Hard for Egypt to counter. The Sphinx are still doing a bit of damage back here. At least keeping him off of wood. So halting the military production. The Mountain Giant is coming in. And the Mountain Giant is very powerful. Even just 2 priests and a pharaoh are not enough to hold this off. Well, I mean they are, but it just takes so long. Mountain Giant's very powerful. And it's just going to start hitting at my main town center while he's attacking at the secondary town center here. So this is definitely an all-in push coming out. Let's see how powerful the... Oh, okay, the Pharaoh deals like almost 100 damage per shot. So they're strong enough. But if he included this in his main army, it would be very difficult to hold it off. This is just a distraction. But now that my heroes are back home, focusing on that, his walking woods are going to be powerful enough to destroy my town center. Okay, that was an interesting cast of firewoods. So I'm going to lose this forward town center, clearly. And it seems like I don't have enough military production to keep holding off this heavy harassment. I got so much economy. I got too much economy. But he's got a lot of army, especially with the walking woods, that's dealing a lot of damage. Oh wow, they cost a population now. That's pretty good. It makes sense because they're so powerful units and you can control them. Like, they are so powerful. They deal 18 crush plus 6 hack damage. So basically, that's a lot of damage. So now I'm thrown off of all gold mines right now. I definitely need a Midgall and some more defense because this is a very uncomfortable situation. I've only got my Sphinx killing his dwarves, which is a nice counterattack. But aside from that, I got nothing. I need a lot of army. So I need the temple out immediately for priests because he has the potential of destroying my main town center right now. Oh! I didn't realize my rock was holding my crocodile as well as my priest and pharaoh this whole time. Wow. Okay, so that's going to be enough to snipe down the trees. And with all these repairers, I'm just barely holding my town center. He's not able to destroy it. Not dealing enough damage. So yeah, now would be a good time for him to pull back. He committed a little too much into this all-in push. And now, he's lost a lot of eco. He's got 0 gold. In fact, he's got very few villagers. I mean, how many does he have right now? So he went down from about 32, and the timeline is always behind by a minute, so it's still falling down. He's about at 23 villagers right now. And I'm at, I don't know, like 70 villagers or whatever. 60 villagers, so definitely a bit of a situation here. Definitely a bit of a situation. I'm getting a phone call, but I'm just going to call them back after I've done this video here. So, you know, he did very well in dealing a lot of damage, keeping me off of gold. But now he's got no economy. And actually, we're both in terrible situations. I got 0 army. My economy is a little bit tough, but I got lots of villagers. They were just idling for so long. Almost all my villagers were idling here. And now he could potentially hold off my gold mine or do whatever. So he could still deal a lot of damage, despite the scores telling that I'm way ahead. Economically, sure, I'm way ahead, but if he keeps harassing me right now, he could actually keep me off of that gold mine for quite a while. And that would be dangerous. But his problem right now is he can't produce villagers or military. So he's in a tight pickle. He's in such a tight pickle. He pretty much needs to attack with these, but it's just not enough of an army to deal any damage. So this might actually be game over. Oh, where did that army come from? Okay, he's got more army than I expected. So this is enough army to deal serious damage. But with my rock, I got a sneaky gold mine here. I'm expecting to lose control of this gold mine. Chances are I probably will if he attacks here right away. But even if he does, now I got a secure gold mine in the back here. And that's the goal I was going for. And I already cast my Hathor Locust God Power. But I'm still going to scout for any back gold miners of his. So he's not really focusing with the military too much. Like I said, we played this pretty late in the night. We're both dead tired. Just playing casually for fun. Oh, there it is. The attack's coming in, but the Migdol is already up. Somebody in the comments told me that it's spelled M-I-G-D-O-L, and I keep calling it Midgol. I thought it was spelled M-I-D-G-O-L this whole time. Oh, it must be the new patch, you know. They must have just fixed the spelling now. No, it's Migdol. Migdol. I gotta get used to that one. That's crazy. Okay, so despite the Migdol being there, my villages are not protected. All these units are heavy anti-pierce armor, or heavy anti-pierce attack with the high pierce armor. Both of them have very high pierce armor, relatively speaking. So he's able to do a bit of damage and basically just harass my main gold position here. Okay. So the villagers are very effective, however, at dealing with the Huskarls because they're unupgraded right now. And I can what I'm doing right now is just garrisoning in and out of the Migdol. Because I don't have enough garrison space for all the villagers, unless a few more die. So this is not a bad harass from him. Although, I think it's a little too much. It's a little too much right now. The cavalry counter the Jarl, and the Axeman counter the Huskarl. So I got the full counter against his army. And he doesn't have the counter against my army. So he is losing units faster than I am. And with such a weak economy right now, I mean, can't really be taking those heavy losses. He's got a lot of favor, but the only myth units he can make all cost food. So that's kind of a bad situation for him. At that point, he really just needs mythic and better myth units, either fire giants or the wolves. But the economy is just in shambles. I mean, he can't do anything. Can't do anything whatsoever. I would still push for mythic if I was him. Because he's producing from 2 town centers, almost. I mean, he's got weak economy. And what he could do is stop the military. I don't know. The economy's so weak, though. He could stop the military and take all these dwarves and go for hunting. Temporarily. And then he could hopefully go for mythic. But he's just committing to the all-in push. So, yeah. Economy is out the window. And at this point, my economy is so far ahead that the game's going to start spiraling out of control. So yeah, this was an interesting early game fight. I picked this match because of the villager fight early on, you know. It was very epic. And his push definitely put me off guard. I mean, I lost my town center, I had no military. So at a certain point, he had a very strong position to defeat me. But at this point, sure, he still got more military than me, but my economy is so far ahead that it doesn't take much for me to just outproduce him at this point. Let's see if he prevents this town center at least. Yeah, he at least prevents my second town center the whole time. But during that whole time, his second town center has almost fallen with 1 siege tower. So, a bit of a problem. Just a bit of a problem. Okay, second town center is still going up. I'm really just trying to protect that pharaoh. It could garrison into... Yes, it garrisons into the siege tower once again. Gets up the town center. And perfection. As his army falls down, my town center is up. And I guess that's going to be game over. See, these Sphinx are so useful. Oh, it's called Hieracosphinx. Okay. I thought it was called something else. So yeah, on Voobly, the Sphinx are definitely buffed a bit more than I'm used to. First one, they get a bit of extra attack, and the second one, they get a bit of extra attack, along with everything else. So that's pretty cool. Well, hopefully this is an enjoyable match to watch. I really want to play a game where I'm versing Norse, and both of us are hunting in the middle, and I go early Rhino skin, and we have a massive villager fight. But it's, you know, it's tough to get a map like that. I'm just waiting for the right map, the right time, the right situation. Whew! Okay. Huh. Sorry guys, I'm just really tired. Just yawning into the mic here. Oh yeah, military. Units killed. Actually, we're pretty even on the units killed, so we had even exchanges for the military, but I had way higher economy, so that's why I won the game overall. He had great military production, a great composition as well. Just couldn't afford any upgrades because there's no economy. I also had 0 upgrades, to be fair. But, yep, that's about it. So I'll catch you guys in another game. I've been playing a lot of Raw lately, so I'm probably going to post Raw games instead of Aranos games. And yeah, gonna spice it up. Spice up the channel a little bit more, you know? Get some more Egypt playstyle coming out.